Good morning, everybody. My name is Cody. Today we'll be going through core power class. A couple things to keep in mind. Have a nice open space as you're exercising today. Make sure you have some supportive shoes on, some comfortable clothing. If you're a new time exerciser, just make sure you take your time and take rest as needed throughout the class today. So we're going to start out with a little bit of a warm-up. So let's begin with a light march here. We're going to drive the knees up as we alternate sides. You can pump your arms at your sides. Get ready to get moving today. All right, bring your march stance out wide for me. Very good. We're going to walk that march back into hip width distance. All right, great job there. We're going to bring hands to your hips next, and let's tap a heel in front of you. And with this heel tap, let's incorporate the arms by doing a bicep curl. Excellent job. Hands will return to your hips, and now let's tap the toes in front. And with our toe tap, we'll bring the arms straight forward. Very good. Hands are going to come back to your hips now. And we're going to transition this toe tap left and right, side to side. Good. Let's release the arms. We're going to just gently swing them out in front. Very good. Now we're going to take the arms that reach right across the body. Good. Next, let's bring hands back to your hips. And from here, let's curl one heel up behind, alternating sides. And once again, we'll add in a bicep curl with this movement. Very good. We can bring hands back to the hips, and let's return to that side-to-side step. Good. Now with one arm, we're going to reach right across your body, alternating sides. And let's take the reach down and across if you'd like. And bring it back to chest height. Continue to alternate sides. If you'd like more of a reach with this movement, we can go up and across with the arm. Very good. Let's bring those hands back to your hips. We're going to start to slow the pace of your feet down. Let's plant our feet next, hip width distance apart, keeping hands connected to the hips. We're going to take it to hip circles, very slow and controlled. And bring your hip circles in the opposite direction. Good. Returning to center. We'll elevate arms next, gently rotating through your torso side to side. And we'll make our way back to center. Relaxing your arms, we're going to gently shrug the shoulders up and roll them to the back. Good, and relax the shoulders. Next, we're going to bend through your knees slowly. As we inhale, we're going to bring arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, bringing the arms back down. Let's do that one more time. Bend through the knees, inhale up. Exhale down. Great job with the warm-up. We're going to get started with some strength moves next. So Feet are going to begin hip width distance apart. We'll do 3 movements today and 2 rounds of each. So we're going to start out with our squats again. So feet are hip width distance apart, knees will track the toes. We're going to sink through the lower body here. Arms can stay out in front if you like. We're going to lower and then come back up nice and tall. We're going to keep this movement going for 30 seconds. You may begin making sure we're sitting down and back. Those knees are staying as vertical as you can and not riding forward over the toes. Go at your own pace here. You got about 10 seconds to go. And we'll hang on here for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the top. Great job. Our next movement, we're going to keep the feet hip width distance apart. Hands will come to the hips. We're going to start a controlled march next. So let's drive the left knee up. We'll hold, reset, opposite side will go. So continue with this slow, controlled pace. And if you'd like to add a little more movement, we'll bring that elbow across to the opposite knee each time. Keep in mind, you can keep your hands on your hips if you'd like. Got about 10 seconds left here. And 3, 2, 1, and we'll reset. Great job. So make sure you have some open space to your sides. We're going to move on to a lateral lunge. So we're going to start by going to our left. We'll alternate sides here, and we'll keep a 30-second interval. So we're going to take a big lateral step to your left. Your knee will stay in line with your foot. We're going to come down. We'll come back to the top and then to the opposite side. If you'd like, you can take your hands and reach down and across as we lunge and alternate. If not, hands can stay on the hips or just in front of you. Whatever works. We're going to continue alternating here. Keep in mind, you can add that reach. We got 15 seconds left. You're looking great. We got 5 seconds. Let's get one more on each side. Great job. Bring it back to the top. We're going to reset and do each of those one more time. So feet are back to hip width distance. Returning to our squats. We're going to go for 30 seconds here, beginning in 3, 2, 1, and back to our squats. Keep in mind, go at your own pace, take rest as needed. We're halfway home. We got 15 seconds to go. You got it. And 3, 2, 1. Great job. Back to the top. We're on to our march next. So hands, option 1 will be on the hips. Option 2, you're going to rotate towards the lead knee. 30 seconds here. Slow, controlled march. You may begin. Again, here's option 1. Hands are on the hips, strapping one side up at a time. Very slow and controlled with each step. And option 2, rotate to that lead knee. Looking great. We got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and reset for me. Our last one in our standing series here is going to be those lateral lunges. So again, we'll go to our left to start. We'll complete this exercise for 30 seconds. We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Remember, you can reach down and across with the arms if you'd like. Making sure that knee stays in line with the toe. And we're alternating sides. We're looking great. We got 15 seconds down, 15 to go. And 3, 2, 1. We'll bring it back to the top. Great job. Here's a good time if you need a drink, you can grab that. We're gonna make our way down to the mat next, or the floor, so take your time getting there. We are gonna begin in a tabletop position. Once you are down, let's make sure hands go right below the shoulders, knees align right below the hips. We're gonna start with a bird dog crunch here. So, we're gonna start by lifting our right arm in front of us, left leg extends behind you, and then we're gonna switch to the opposite side. And if you'd like a little more of an advanced move, between each repetition, bring elbow to knee, pull your belly button towards your spine, and extend. Opposite side, extension, elbow to knee, extension, and opposite side goes. I'm going to keep going here for about 20 seconds more. Take your time going through the transition. And 3, 2, 1. Finish that last repetition. We'll reset to the mat, still in that tabletop position. We're going to keep hands right below your shoulders, knees stay right below your hips. We're going to curl your toes under, and all we're going to do here, we're going to slightly lift those knees off the mat, and we're going to hold. We're going to try to hold this position for about 20 more seconds. We have a nice flat back. If you'd like more of a challenge, you can always reach one hand out to the front, alternating sides. Trying to keep that form nice and still. And if not, we can just hold. We got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and drop the knees back to the ground for me. Take a big deep breath. We're going to move on to a front plank next, so we can keep this same positioning. You can do a plank from on your hands or down on your elbows, whatever works for you. We're going to bring the toes back and then lift the knees up off the ground and hold for our front plank today. We're going to shoot for about 40 seconds. If you need the rest, please take it. Keep in mind you can be down on your elbows if that works for you. And another reminder, you can always drop the knees, take a quick rest, and when you're ready to rejoin us, we pick them right back up. Hang tough. We got 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Great job. We're going to come the whole way down to your mat next and move to your side. We're going to be doing a side plank next. So you can pick whatever side works for you to start on. We're going to align that elbow right below your shoulder. Feet can either stack on top of each other or be staggered on the mat. And if you'd like another modification, we're going to bend this bottom knee, and as you come up to your plank, that knee stays on the ground. Or if you'd like, we can come up to the full side plank. We'll hold for 30 seconds here. You may begin. And this offhand, it can support you down on the mat if you need it. You can bring it up to the sky if you'd like. Just under 10 seconds left. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Let's take a rest, and we're going to switch to the opposite side. Once again, elbow goes right below the shoulder. That bottom knee can stay bent and hold this position for our side plank, or if you'd like, up to the regular side plank. You can stagger the feet. We got 30 seconds to do here. And that offhand can float up to the ceiling if you'd like. Hang tough. We're looking great today. We got just under 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. We're going to return to that tabletop position we started in. So let's bring it back to hands and knees. Take your time getting there. We're going to repeat 2 of those just one more time. So we're going back to our bird dog crunch. Hands are right below your shoulders, knees are below your hips. Once again, that's extend. Elbow can come to the knee if you'd like a challenge. Extend one more time. We'll reset. Opposite side goes in motion. So let's keep this going. We got about 20 more seconds. Try to fully extend those limbs if you can. Big crunch, elbow to knee. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. We're going to bring it back down to our stomach. We got one more front plank to do. Once again, you can be on your elbows or your hands. We're going to hold for 30 seconds this time. So let's curl those toes under. We're going to lift the hips off your mat, and let's hold this nice straight body alignment. We got 30 seconds. Reminder, you can be up on your hands. If you need the rest, drop the knees. Rejoin us when you're ready. Hang tough for me. We got just under 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Great job. Take a rest. We're going to move to a seated position next. So we'll have a seat on the floor or on your mat. We're going to keep our legs out in front of us. Feet together, knees stay together. We're going to cup those hands together, and we're going to start with our Russian twist in this position. So you're going to alternate sides. We'll go down towards the mat on the left, returning to center, and then to the right. So go back and forth, side to side. Make sure you're rotating. And if you'd like a challenge, feet can elevate. Let's keep that movement going. We got just about 20 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Great job. We're going to keep that same positioning for our next movement. Let's release our hands. We're going to place them right on the ground or the mat beside you. We're going to try to stay nice and tall. We're going to do some bicycle movements with the legs. So we're going to elevate the feet and start a short bicycle movement to the front. We're going to try to keep this going for 20 seconds. If you need the rest, drop the feet down. Rejoin us when you're ready. Hang tough for me. We got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Take your time as we come back to our backs next in a lying position. Slow and controlled as you make your way back. Let's bring the feet towards us. The knees are bent, arms at your sides. And we're going to take it to our glute bridge next. So we can either keep both feet on the ground as you lift the hips up to the ceiling in a slow, controlled lower. If you'd like more of an advanced move, one foot elevates to the ceiling as we continue with the glute bridges. I will let you know when to switch sides. And if you're doing single leg, let's switch to the opposite side. We're halfway home. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Let's straighten the legs out flat to your mat next. Feet and knees are together. Arms remain at your sides. We're going to take it to straight-legged lifts. So we're going to keep both feet together and lift straight to the ceiling and control on your way down. If you'd like to modify this movement, we can bend the knees and we can do that same thing. So that's option 1, or straighten if you'd like the challenge. We'll spend about 20 seconds more with this movement. Make sure you're fighting gravity on the way down. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. We'll bend the knees once again, feet back to the mat. Let's move on to a set of crunches next. So arms will come across the body here for option 1. As you crunch the shoulder blades off your mat, we keep the chin away from the chest, and we control back down. If you'd like a little more of a challenge, we can elevate your feet, hands can come beside your ears, and we bring that elbow across to the opposite knee. So whatever version works for you. We'll spend about 10 more seconds here. And 3, 2, 1. Great job. Let's reset to your mat and relax your arms. We'll straighten the legs again for this next one. Arms can stay at your sides. We're going to do a short flutter kick with your feet next. So, option 1, you can alternate one foot up at a time. Option 2, we stay elevated with both feet and we do a short choppy kick. So we're going to try to hang in there for 30 seconds, take rest as needed. And if you'd like to change it up, let's go side to side. Horizontal kick, bringing the legs out wide, crossing over in the center. You can alternate top and bottom feet. Just 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's relax the legs. Great job. Knees are going to stay bent for this next one. We're going to elevate your feet when you're ready. Let's keep a nice 90-degree angle here to start. Arms will reach straight up to the ceiling. Option 1, you're just going to go at the legs as you extend and bring the knees back towards your hands. Option 2, if you'd like a little more of a challenge, let's extend the arms overhead at the same time. Bring it all back together at the same time. So pick what works for you. We'll spend 30 seconds here. You may begin. Again, whether it's this first option or we add the arm movement in. You got just under 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax the legs. Great job. Arms can come back to your mat. Let's keep the feet and the knees together. I'm going to have you gently rock the knees left and right as you alternate sides. If you'd like, you can elevate the feet and continue with this movement. Just do one more on each side. Great job. We're going to bring it back to center. Next, let's straighten your right leg out. We're going to take your left knee up towards the chest. We're going to hug that left knee in towards the body. Hands can be on top of your knee or behind your knee, whatever works for you. Just hold and take some good deep breaths. When you're ready, let's slowly release that side and opposite leg next. Good. When you're ready, we're going to release that leg and slowly we'll roll onto our side and we're going to bring it back to that tabletop position that we started. And once again, let's make sure hands are right below your shoulders, knees below the hips. We're going to do a little cat-cow breathing next. So you're going to inhale as the belly button goes down towards your mat or the floor. We'll look up slightly. Exhale, you're going to roll through the back, hug the rib cage up and in. And repeat those two positions, inhaling and exhaling. is meant to be done at your own pace. Take your time. Make sure your breath stays with you. We'll get one more of each movement. And when you're ready, we're going to reset to a neutral position. I'm going to have us point our toes in towards each other. Let's walk our knees out towards the edge of your mat. We're going to sit down and back. Arms can reach out in front or just stay crossed as we go into a child's pose stretch. So just take your time relaxing. Make sure your breath is nice and controlled. One more big deep breath, and then we're going to release that movement very slow and controlled. We're going to come to a seated position next. You can either keep your legs straight or cross them, whatever's more comfortable for you. First, let's just start here by sitting up nice and tall. We're going to take your right hand over to your left leg. The left arm comes behind. We're just going to do a gentle rotation. So we'll inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale to rotate. Good. Stay controlled as you come back to center. We're going to switch sides. Same thing, opposite side. We'll inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale to rotate. Good, and let's slowly return to center. Now we will straighten the legs out if they are not already. We're going to pull those toes towards us with our arms. Let's reach up and out as you aim for the feet. You can keep the knees slightly bent if you'd like. Reach for the ankles if that works for you. Just hold wherever your flexibility will allow. Take some good deep breaths. Just try to relax. And in 3, 2, 1, let's sit back up nice and tall. Legs can cross again if you'd like. We're going to take our arms to our sides. Let's inhale as you lift the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale as we rain the arms down to your sides. We're going to do that one more time. Let's inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to float the arms up to about chest height. Let's pull those elbows back, opening up your chest nice and wide. Feel the stretch through your shoulders. And exhale as you bring those arms around you. Wrap yourselves up. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. And a very well-deserved pat on the back. Great job today with core power. I want to thank you for joining the Willow Valley Community's fitness team. Thank you for taking the class today. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And keep in mind, tomorrow at 10 a.m. we will have yoga, so feel free to join us then. Have a great day. Thank you.